Hello everyone, I am Vijay Kumar. Today we are going to see about nucleation. Contents: types of nucleation, homogeneous nucleation, heterogeneous nucleation, planar growth and dendritic growth. First, types of nucleation. There are two types of nucleation based on the solidification conditions of homogeneous nucleation and heterogeneous nucleation. Homogeneous nucleation, it is the ideal nucleation that occurs in labs and in specific conditions. The nucleation is unaided by any surface or defects. It occurs when undercooling becomes large enough to permit the embryo to exceed the critical size. This equation is for critical radius of homogeneous nucleation. Next, heterogeneous nucleation. The majority of the nucleation occurring in this practical world is heterogeneous nucleation. It is aided by some surface and defects. Example: container wall, grain boundaries, dislocation and vacancies. We can see by the graph we can see the Gibbs free energy for homogeneous is larger than the heterogeneous. Next, growth. There are two types of growth, depends on the heat condition: planar growth and dendritic growth. First, planar growth. The specific heat is conducted and the liquid cools under equilibrium condition. The latent heat of fusion must be removed by condition from solid liquid interface through the solid to the surroundings for solidification to continue. By this diagram we can see the mechanism of planar growth. Next, dendritic growth. The undercooling takes place due to the fact that poor nucleation and more insulating container. Secondary and tertiary arms can also form on the primary stalks to speed the evolution of the latent heat. By this diagram we can see the dendritic growth mechanism. Thank you for giving me